Hello world, I'm the fine drink enthusiast. I'll be your guide through the ins and outs and the intricate world of cocktail making. You can go ahead and consider me your cocktail quarterback of Court Liquors. But before that happens, you're going to need to get your home bar situated. To start things off, you're going to need a Boston shaker, which will consist of a metal and glass receptacle and a rubber rim. Next, you're going to need a Hawthorne strainer, which is basically designed to shrink and fit over any glass. Next, you're going to need a muddler. It's used to release the flavor of any ingredients that you're using in your cocktails. It's a very key item. You're going to need a bar spoon, and it's elongated so it can really reach down underneath the ice and whatever else you have in the glass and stir everything up and get things going. You're going to need a citrus press. Fresh juice is very important. Next, you're going to need a jigger. This is very important because it's going to help you measure everything. It's named after the unit of measurement, which basically measures out to about 44 millimeters. This is very key. As far as glassware is concerned, you should have a good Collins glass and a good rocks glass. If you ever need to distinguish between the two, the Collins glass is the tall one, the rocks glass is his little brother. And lastly, you're going to need a martini glass, not to be misconstrued with a coupe glass. A coupe glass is circular at the bottom. A martini glass is triangularly shaped at the bottom. That's game. Now you've got your arsenal all ready. Now you're going to need something to pour into it. You're going to need a good rum. You're going to need a good tequila. A good vodka. You're going to need a good gin. You're going to need a good whiskey. Lastly, you're going to need a brandy. Now this is the least necessary of the group, but like any good Boy Scout will tell you, always be prepared, and I graduated Eagle Scout. We're almost home. There's one or two other good things that any, fine drink enthusiast worth his salt will agree that you need in your home bar. You're going to need a sweet and a dry vermouth. You're going to need a good tonic. And you're going to need some good bitters. And also if you want to use citrus juices or keep some soda on hand, because once again, you never know who's going to walk through those doors and ask for a drink. So always be prepared. Now before we go, I'm going to go over a few very, very good rules of etiquette when it comes to making your cocktails. Whenever you're creating a cocktail, always keep whatever you're making out in front of you. That way the patron or yourself can watch the magic happening. And when you're shaking a cocktail, don't listen to anybody else but the fine drink enthusiast. And I'm telling you, between 8 and 12 seconds is plenty. Anything more than that, then you're overcooking your grits. When you're actually mixing your ingredients, always go least amount to highest amount of ingredients used. So smallest amount to largest. When it comes to actually mixing your drinks, there's two ways of doing things. Anything organic, like fruits or vegetables or what have you, should be shaken. Anything non-organic should be stirred, unless you're James Bond. Always remember though, the most important ingredient to any home bar is patrons to enjoy your product, and that includes you. Until next time, world, I'm the fine drink enthusiast. Keep the drinks cold.